MIA has once again called out Beyoncé, accusing her of being part of a system that oppresses both people and fellow artists. This has reignited recent discussions about how, when it comes to Beyoncé and Jay-Z, many artists allegedly face only two choices: bow down or step aside. One artist rumored to have been pressured into bowing down is Adele. And guess who spilled the tea on this? None other than MIA, an artist who has consistently refused to. A few days ago, MIA took to social media to voice her frustration once again, this time calling out Beyoncé for dropping nearly $200 million on a home with Jay-Z in 2023. She said, "I'm in a town where the most expensive house is owned by a black woman, Beyoncé, because she capitalized on this level of ignorance without people like me clearing things up. This is why I'm clearing this up. Money isn't everything, and everyone's spirit has been feeding into this machine that keeps paying out. Hence, you can have someone like Beyoncé living in a $200 million house." But this isn't the first time MIA has criticized Beyoncé in recent weeks. Just before this, she expressed disgust over how artists like Adele seemingly have to praise Beyoncé to stay in the industry's good graces. And honestly, MIA might have a point here. Over the years, we've seen countless artists go out of their way to praise Beyoncé. Take, for example, the infamous moment at the 2009 MTV VMAs when Kanye West interrupted Taylor Swift's acceptance speech to declare that Beyoncé had one of the best albums of all time. Thank you so much for giving me the chance to win a VMA award. Yo, Taylor, I'm really happy for you. I'm gonna let you finish, but Beyoncé had one of the best videos of all time. One of the best videos of all time. That infamous Kanye West moment at the 2009 VMAs still lives rent-free in all of our minds. But let's not forget how the relationship between Kanye and the Carters eventually went south, especially since those very same people, Jay-Z and Beyoncé, reportedly stabbed Kanye in the back. For those who remember, Kanye and Jay-Z were once inseparable. Kanye even honored Jay on his third studio album, Graduation, with the track Big Brother, a song that praised Jay-Z as his mentor, colleague, and idol. Their bond seemed unbreakable, especially after the release of their collaborative album, Watch the Throne. At the time, it felt like the entire world was celebrating that album. There was a global listening party on social media, and the two even embarked on a wildly successful tour together. Unfortunately, what Kanye saw as family, Jay-Z apparently only saw as business. Things took a turn for the worse when Jay-Z and Beyoncé failed to show up at Kim and Kanye's wedding. Kanye was furious. Mad doesn't even begin to describe it. He later confirmed in a nearly 2-hour interview with Charlemagne the God that the tension between him and Jay-Z escalated when the Carters skipped his wedding, marking the beginning of the end of their close relationship. Kanye West's disappointment with Jay-Z only deepened after another incident that hit close to home. Jay-Z reportedly didn't check on Kim Kardashian after her traumatic robbery in Paris. Kanye was so upset that he vented during his St. Pablo tour in Seattle, telling the crowd, "Don't call me after the robbery and say, 'How you feeling?' You want to know how I'm feeling? Come by the house. Bring the kids by the house. Like we're brothers. Let's sit down." That moment made it clear just how hurt Kanye felt about the growing distance between him and Jay-Z. To make matters worse, Kanye also accused Jay-Z and Beyoncé of using their influence to block him from winning awards. During the same rant, Kanye claimed that MTV informed him that Beyoncé would win the Video of the Year award for Formation over Famous and Hotline Bling out of respect for her. Kanye felt betrayed, expressing his frustration that Beyoncé allegedly prioritized her image and awards over their friendship. And this isn't the first time the industry has been accused of bowing down to Beyoncé. According to many fans, it's why so many artists, from Lizzo to Lady Gaga to Britney Spears, go out of their way to praise her while accepting awards. One of the most infamous examples of this is Adele's emotional reaction during the 2017 Grammys. When Adele won Album of the Year for 25 over Beyoncé's Lemonade, the moment turned into a tribute to Beyoncé. Adele was visibly emotional as she accepted the award, and many thought her tears were simply a reaction to the win. Lizzo, who won the Record of the Year award, used her time on stage to thank and praise Beyoncé for her impact on music, calling her a lifelong inspiration. More recently, during the Grammy Awards, when Jay-Z was recognized for his contributions to the music industry, he also took a moment to acknowledge Beyoncé. He highlighted her unparalleled influence on the industry and pointed out the fact that she has still never won a Grammy for Album of the Year, despite her groundbreaking work. This sparked yet another conversation about how Beyoncé and Jay-Z's presence looms large in the music industry and how artists continue to show reverence for her, even in moments that are supposed to be their own.
Even Beyonce needs repentance, you know, and she needs forgiveness and she needs saving. Like, we're not saying this is, you know, you're attacking the thing that philosophy, because she is working in it. She's another person who needs freeing by, because she's been told that is the only way to attain greatness for a Black.
More recently, during the Grammy Awards, when Jay-Z was recognized for his contributions to the music industry, he also took a moment to acknowledge Beyoncé. He highlighted her unparalleled influence on the industry and pointed out the fact that she has still never won a Grammy for Album of the Year, despite her groundbreaking work. This sparked yet another conversation about how Beyoncé and Jay-Z's presence looms large in the music industry and how artists continue to show reverence for her, even in moments that are supposed to be their own. MIA has made it clear she's fed up with artists constantly praising Beyoncé. She specifically called out Adele for the way she gushed over Beyoncé while accepting